We starting the show like this today, y'all. Benny Franco, Heart2Start podcast. We watching the Raider game right now. Me and JD going at it. I just got yanked for the
Somebody thinks he's a rapper.
They just fucked me up. Heart2Start fantasy podcast, man.
Man.
We here, man. Hey, we in the studio watching the game right now. Shit getting spooky, man. Me and JD playing. You know what I mean? Let me fix you up there, big cuzzo. There you go, man. Hey, y'all, we here. Week 2. You know, we made it to the podcast. We not injured with all these injuries going on.
Hey, that's one thing I took away from the week. I was like, I ain't got no injuries. Hey, I'm taking a positive away from this week.
Bro, BJ said something that made sense. He said, at this point, I'm just happy to get through every week without a major injury, bro.
Yeah, I'm glad you
said this shit is crazy. Hey, but once again, Heart2Start podcast. We coming at y'all right now with the quick recap and give y'all some wire advice and, you know what I mean, and give it to you raw how we do, man. Who we got with us, man? You know, I'm Heart2Start Kev.
Nice, boy.
Man, it's your boy Guccini JD, man, a.k.a. Heart2Start JD, man. Y'all know what it is. Broadcasting live from the motherfucking Heart2Start studio, bruh.
The other guy, Heart2Start. What's my Instagram? The other guy, H2S. Yeah, sir. That, the Brody Cortez on the Twitter. You know.
That's what it is. Doing.
Well,
shit, look. Oh, shout out to my cousin Anthony Walker, man. Mr. Finance Friday, give you advice, man. Y'all gotta check him out. Pay yourself first is rule number 1, man. Remember that. But shit, let's get straight into it, man. Let's just talk about a couple injuries. I know everybody's talking about injuries right now. We could just throw it out there. We know the big names.
That's
Barkley hurt.
Right now.
CMC, they just announced today, 4 to 6 weeks. Devontae Adams, they really haven't been specific on that. My kind of idea is that he went back in the game, but they're like, we're up. Just sit out. Let's see. You know what I mean? But I would still be a little worried. Moser with the MCL sprain. Cam Akers with the rib injury. Sutton done for the year. Ooh, man. 40 defense lost Bosa. You know what I mean? That's a big thing already. Sherman was down. Solomon Thomas. That's big for, you know, a lot of people drafted the 49ers D-high. Drew Lockout. Now you got Driscoll, who wasn't looking too bad.
That's
Jimmy
my
G.
guy. Shout out to Jeff Driscoll, man. I've been rocking with that nigga for a long time. That boy for a long time.
Third string practice squad dude on the Niners.
Jimmy G. Now it's the Mullins show. Tavon Young got hurt in Baltimore. That's a big loss for them. He was one of their nice slot corners. Paris Campbell, a guy who I said, go get Paris Campbell. He didn't even have a shot. So now I switch it to go get Michael Pittman because they need him more than ever now.
Year? What do you do?
He's done.
ACL?
He's done, bro. Yeah, he's done. Will Fuller had the hamstring. He only had 0. Only 0.
I thought he just got locked down.
No, he had a little hamstring problem, but he went back in.
Okay.
But that's his MO, is the hammies. You know what I mean?
You a fast nigga like that, the hammies be going.
Hey, but the wire shit is really important right now. And I will encourage y'all, stay deep. You know, normally I'm into sending 2-for-1s and shit like that, but now I'm kind of like, I don't even want to send no 2-for-1. I need all my little dudes, bro. These dudes is dropping like flies.
You don't send good trades anyway.
I don't send good trades. I send good. So why do I make trades every year?
Because niggas don't realize.
No, because I give a trade somebody can't refuse. Like I gave MJD last year. I gave him Kyler Murray and Josh Jacobs, and he gave me Aaron Jones. He couldn't refuse that. He hit.
That's how you get people. You get two. It's like the little brother trick. You give your brother 2 $1 bills, and you get the 5. That type of shit. 2 players for one. That's how you get. That's how you get.
No, Jack. Matter of fact, go ahead. Bro.
I was just gonna say, if they turn into 2 starters and you only getting 1 starter in return, then the mathematics, you know, what I mean, kind of adds up. But you know, it just depends on.
Think about this though, right? So he had lost Breeze last year. He needed a quarterback, right? So
he got Kyler, about the IR,
and he got Jacobs, right?
Nigga didn't know about the
so
IR.
If he didn't want to lose the season from that, think about somebody that's not scoring a lot of points. Kurt been trying to send trades all day because he's nervous about they not producing like that.
I haven't sent you one
but
trade.
Not me, but you ready to give up. You
sent
telling everybody
who
DK and Henry could go.
That's why I'm not trading
but
with
look,
Wood.
though,
you
said
send a trade to Wood. Wood text somebody, be like, is this cool?
No, that's not what happened. But what I'm saying, bro, you was in the chat talking about Henry and all that, bro.
But before I
But listen, I'm saying you're not wrong for that. If you think you can get 2 stars
is that
for
true?
One of your stars, bro.
Is that true, my nigga? AOB meme, y'all.
You got it, bro.
That's an
AOB
meme.
This morning, me and Wood texting this morning. I ain't even texted.
Trust me, my nigga. I know.
As soon as I
let's get back on topic, man.
Let's get back on topic.
Kurt traded.
Trust me, bro.
I don't know what y'all talking about, man. Let's jump into. We were just talking about Aaron. Let me see the lighter, man. This is how deep our AOB league goes, bro. We take this shit serious.
Nigga, 100% fact.
Hey, but look, we was just talking about Aaron Jones. Let's get into the headlines this week. We're on a recap. Aaron Jones?
I apologize to Aaron Jones, bro. Right off the rip, bro. I said you wasn't worth wherever you was going early second round. You know what I mean? I thought you was going to definitely regress. The regression, whatever it may be, it's not going to be what I thought it was going to be. So shout out to you, big fella. You handling your business. You looking for that payday. You finna get it, big fella. Continue to do what you do. And to the Heart2Start, niggas that rock with us, I chopped that one up, bruh, on my mama.
Well, I mean, luckily we got the other part of the Heart2Start, and I was with you a little bit. I was just saying the touchdowns was going to regress a little bit. You know what I mean?
No, that's where my stance was, but shit.
Just because, I mean, they brought in a running back, and, it was just
he was just on a you got mossed, where he mossed the dude.
Packers was just on some weird shit at the draft. Like, I don't know what they was doing, to be honest.
But let's say this, though. That's LaFleur trying to make his stamp when Rodgers is gone.
He drafted him for the future. He drafted him for the future.
But I will say this, though. You was on Jones. That's your guy.
Yeah, he is what I thought. He going to be RB1 again, and I'm kind of mad I didn't get him.
Yeah, why didn't you?
I mean, I liked Henry, though. I had Henry ranked over Jones, but they was right after each other.
I can't be mad at that, though. You know what I mean? It's always in hindsight. You know what I mean? Until the season is over. You know what I mean? You kind of can't. But what about... You have mentioned something. You said, what, is it Fournette time?
It's Fournette time.
Is it Leonard?
It's Fournette time for sure. He looked good that game. And they only going to go up, Tampa. That offense only going up.
I think it needs to run through Leonard.
It has to run through the running back.
It has to run through Leonard.
And every team Brady they've had a stable running game regardless of who the running back was.
Yeah, so. They got to feed that boy, bro, in order for everything else to work, to everything to click, bro, instead of just forcing the pass.
I'm glad I didn't buy Ronald Jones last week.
I ain't mad at you. Somebody sent them to you?
Reese got them. We almost had a deal.
Yeah, I can't mess with.
I tried to get both,
but he got Fournette over there too, though, right?
Both of them. I tried to get both of them.
He's gonna have to start both of them unless he uses his wire pick, which he probably will.
Block,
you know what I mean?
But
they gonna call
it
it back.
Can't do that no more though.
Right.
I'll say this though, Fournette, they definitely got to get him involved because that run game is just gonna help the whole offense. Like it's a grueling season. You know, Godwin was already out. You know, who knows when your boys, what's the name, is gonna pop up again? Evans Hammy.
Gronk is done, bro. I told y'all.
No, Evans had a great game last week.
You talking about Evans?
No, I'm talking about Mike Evans. He did have a great game, but I said you don't know when his hammy's gonna flare up. You know what I mean? Like, it's just all signs to me point to they're gonna have to run the ball. And even in a potent offense with Evans killing and Godwin killing, there's more opportunities in the red zone. So Fournette, give me money. Shout out to Bogart, man. Give me money, man.
That was a clean play.
Another thing you was talking about, Kurt, James Robinson.
James Robinson looking like the guy.
And he was efficient too. I got how many yards he was running.
He's just a workhorse right now. He getting all the carry. I mean, Thompson, he caught some balls and
he caught a lucky touchdown.
He caught some balls, but
he was ripping off 6.4 yards a carry. Though,
minimum 20
he was
touches.
busting,
He
bro.
getting 20 touches,
bro.
Do we even know where he came from?
I don't.
Wood do. Wood was on him, and then Wood was asking Reese on the low at the drive and how he felt about him. I heard him over there. The camera got him too somewhere. He was trying to get the Reese report.
He got the Reese report
live during the draft.
I mean, that's what happens when you got an NFL analyst.
It was a couple of the fellas in the draft asking for the Reese report. I just asked him if he ever heard of the Reese report, and he gave me the thumbs up about it. That's all I wanted to know, bruh.
He heard of it. Hey, James Robinson, he looks good, bro. He definitely looks
He
good.
I played against him this week, so I watched that game and was just like, fuck, the whole game.
Somebody started him that you was playing against?
Wood
Wood
started him.
play.
The second half, first half, it was kind of slow because of the game
He got him in both leagues.
And then second half is when he really was.
Listen to James Robinson's next 2 games: Miami and Cincinnati.
Miami didn't give up no yards to none of them Buffalo running backs though.
Then you got that's because Josh Allen been airing that motherfucker out.
Yeah, but it was a neck to neck game the whole game though, so it wasn't like it was just they was down all game and they was forced to pass.
Yeah, I like James Robinson a lot. So the trade Wood has on the table for me right now is Boyd and Hockenson for James Robinson.
Why would you put that out there?
That's the trade he has on the table for me.
That's the trade he offered you?
He wants me to send that. But when I told him to do it last week, he wanted to hold out for this week. So I said, you know what? I ain't tripping, Wood. If you want to send it, I'm going to just get a running back off the wire with my number 1 pick this week. And
that's crazy that he, because we was finna talk now. He want Henry and somebody else for Robinson.
Niggas ain't no
but
good,
he'll take
bro.
Boyd.
I just showed you the meme, bro.
Wood be pump faking. Hey, Wood listens to our show all the time, so he's gonna laugh at this. But Wood be pump faking. This is how I do Wood. If we talk about a trade and he say send it, I'll send it. If he don't accept it in 3 minutes, I'm taking it off, bro. We just got off the phone. There's no reason you should be looking for the trade to come through.
He did that to me this
Cancel. What about Cam? Killer Cam.
Akers or
Cam Newton?
Oh yeah,
top
shit,
10 this
bro.
year. He back. I can't believe
that
the Pats got him for the low like that.
Low, like he's finna get a contract somewhere if
Bruh,
they don't keep him.
Andy Dalton signed triple that.
Fuck, bro.
To be a backup.
And he had 1 pick last night, but it was on an out route where he was kind of late on the throw. But other than that, man, he was putting it where it needed to be. And he's that dual threat, bro. He's looking like the Cam of 17 or 18 when he had Norv Turner. Well, his first year with Norv Turner, he had the best statistical categories of his career before the MVP season. But that's when he had the fucking shoulder,
That's what I was going to say. His shoulder looked healthy, bro. Like, he making them throws. Like, his arm was looking nice.
But I was like, why they didn't... Damn, they did run that dumbass run play at the end of the game.
That was a mistake.
It was working earlier, but we know what you
but
doing when you line it up.
Exactly,
Like, at least
one at the other side of it.
Yeah, like, it was the mirror, but that was not Bill Belichick-ish.
Well, that was McDaniel's
that was
call
not
right
McDaniel's.
there.
That was
that's them. They just being cocky, thinking that shit was going to work again.
Not against Seattle. Matter of fact, let's jump into Russ right quick since we're talking about Seattle.
He threw his first pick last night, bro.
And what'd you say the pick
That
was?
shit was right in dude's hands and he dropped it. It was a tip. And
so it wasn't even his fault.
It wasn't even
Wasn't
Russ'
his
fault.
Man,
They should start giving them the receivers. They shouldn't even count them as a pick for the QB when that shit happened.
Hey, did you see those beautiful throws though? Like,
the one that impressed me the most
ever
on the sideline.
the one that impressed me more was to motherfucking Chris Carson, the last TD that he threw. Nigga, especially seeing Chris Carson, that was a design wheel route for him.
Yeah.
That's where not to jump off topic, but that's where Chris Carson is stepping his game up, is in the fucking receiving game.
I don't even know who the backup is. I mean, it's Hyde.
No, they had the Hemmler looking nice, number 20.
Oh, Homer, that's my boy from the U,
from the
Travis.
U.
Come
Homer
on, man, don't
nice
disrespect
right
my guy like
My
that,
bad,
bro.
I forgot about Homer. He was there last year. He was
I ain't
king.
gonna lie.
Let's go
Holding.
But yeah, though, man, Russ is looking like he's willing to take
MVP
over that
ready,
number 1 status.
Russ going for that MVP tour, huh?
And Super Bowl ring though.
Hey,
they leading the
you
division
know what's
right now.
Fucked up. I like Russell, bro.
I know.
I'm a Niner fan. I just hate the Seahawks, but I
like Marshawn and I love Russell.
You know what's crazy? Like, Russell is a street dude's worst nightmare of your baby mom.
Right, he's
like,
a pretty nigga, but
he's
the
the
humble
one
nigga.
that can't do nothing wrong. They named his son Win Wilson. Like,
do everything better than you. Got more money
bro,
than you.
he got Future.
He gonna beat you up. The nigga play football. Niggas think that Future could beat up Russell Wilson. Shut the fuck
all
up.
Future could do, right, is try to fuck every girl to make it like I don't care about no other girl. He probably don't care about her, but bruh, Russell is the man.
If you don't like Russell Wilson, you a hater. Like
guy,
in your heart, bro.
He's
He's like,
that
he
guy,
a square nigga. Like you just.
But he's humble though, bro. You don't hear him out there being on that cocky bullshit, you know.
Yeah.
You know, he's confident in himself, and it
Exactly.
shows up on his craft, though, bro. That's the main thing with that.
And you
nigga,
know
my
what's
nigga.
crazy? He's like the standard now for things that you look for in a QB. Because I remember when Dak first came out in that preseason when he tore it up, and I was telling Wood, I'm like, bro, I like Dak, bro. Like he's like he
like
got
Dak
that
for sure.
poise like Russell had
He
when
do.
he came out,
He do.
and now Kyler got it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like we
Kyler still got a little bit of street football. Like Kyler still take off. Like I feel like Russ and Dak, like they pass.
But-
All right, fuck it, I'll run.
But Russ and Dak had to earn it. Kyler was the number 1 pick overall. Them dudes were
Facts.
starting 4th round
Facts.
picks, though, so wasn't nothing given to them. They came in and earned that. He took Tony Romo's job.
Huh.
He took Matt Flynn's job. Matt Flynn
They
had
just
just
paid
came in. Exactly.
And
Just
Hasselbeck was there too, right?
Come on, man. I don't know if
Somebody else-
Hasselbeck-
It was a 3 QB.
But it
Dang,
was
right
Matt
there.
Flynn that had just got paid coming
Yeah.
from Green Bay, though.
Yeah,
100% facts. So they came in and took them jobs, though.
I'm telling you.
But I ain't down in Kyler because looking the way that Kyler, we can jump into Kyler right now. Kyler on one of my topics. Kyler looking
going.
like
Kyler going first too.
Bruh, this
I
dude
see
is
it for
coming
full
in.
16, but
He
I like Kyler. for
he's
sure.
coming in and doing his thing, especially with having Hop over there, bro. Hop got 24 targets in 2 games with 2 tuts. You know, he broke
Right.
the record in Arizona for having 16 targets in 1 game, and then
I
double
was
up.
gonna say something. about
Fact, oh my bad, bro. Oh
I
my
was gonna
mom.
say something. No, not to cut you off. I was gonna say it after, but I was off topic with Hopkins. You was thinking that they was gonna spread it around in Arizona. I feel like Hopkins is a nigga on the sideline, like, hey, give me the ball.
No,
Like,
for real.
you might not see it. But
I didn't
like,
think they was gonna spread it around. I thought they would be able to.
I didn't
and
think
I
it was
still
gonna
think
be
they
like.
can, but like they just look good.
I
It's
didn't-
low key like Deshaun, how it was like 15 targets.
You got
for
to.
Hopkins. You know, you got to.
He
You
commands
got
He
those
gets
targets.
open though. Like
Yeah,
he
that's
does
what
his
it is.
Dougie, and he
Yeah.
get the little yak. He
But-
been looking like he trying to get yak.
And in the Niner game, I seen a couple of times that he was looking at Kyle like, nigga, what you doing?
Give it to me,
And
bro.
he just got the ball like 3 times in
He's-
a row.
you
type shit.
got
like,
to.
Hopkins always like he like that alpha
That's
dog,
probably
like,
why.
give me
That's
the
why they
ball.
let him up out of there.
Hopkins is
everything.
130, 40
Watson was on the
targets.
slick like, nah, bro. Like, nah.
He
You know
was
what I mean? Get him out of
130.
here, y'all.
He was 130 targets, 140 targets in Houston. And I thought by going to Arizona it wasn't going to be like that with the other receivers that they have. But it's going to be like he has 24, 23 targets in 2 games.
It's like that so much that you could forget about Kurt right now. Like forget
Yeah, you
about
can forget
Kurt.
about
It's
him.
Hopkins and Drake, and that's
Come
it.
on, man.
That's it.
Oh, my man. My bad. Hop, young Nuke, my bad, bro. I wasn't on you like that, you know.
Where you
I had
at
him
in
at
rank?
5, but
Where you at him ranked?
I could pull it up right now, but why y'all keep talking?
Nah, I'm
had
just
him at
asking.
5,
I had him
but
at 3.
I should have had him.
I don't
I
know
should
where
have had him.
I know I had him top 5, or if I had him.
I had him at 3,
like
and
a
I don't have
6.
him in no leagues.
I
I
might have had him
definitely
at the
regret.
6.
I definitely regret. Well, I mean, right now, but I don't regret it because I don't know what running back. I don't think I would have been able to get a good running back like that later.
True.
But I should have got him over Mix and Mace in hindsight right now, just right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Nah, Messi gonna be alright.
No, it's not about
He gonna be alright.
what he's doing now. Like
As your
he
first
started
overall
off-
pick?
Yeah, but I'm
First
saying
round.
Yeah,
Seventh pick. Yeah, I got
8,
him 7.
I think 8.
you
Hopkins.
took
It was
Hopkins in what league?
You had 9.
No,
you
no,
had 8. I had
like
7.
a year before or so.
No, my what I'm saying is in hindsight, I might have should have took Hopkins because the type of year he's gonna have.
So what running back do you think you would have ended
And
up
that's
with?
why I said I'm not mad because I don't know what running back I would have
Exactly.
ended up with in the
Exactly.
3rd. You know what I
Exactly.
mean? It was a long
This
time
Mr.
until I
running
was
back
able
over
to pick.
here. This
Yeah.
Mr. running back
If
over
you
here.
and just once we get into where the like if we doing like how we did last show and you get to reading off the top 12 receivers, the only consistent factor might be Hopkins.
Yeah.
For real.
But
So, you know, the receivers is always gonna be fluctual all through the year, bruh. Only thing that's really gonna be consistent is some of them running backs, bruh. On everything.
for sure. And you know what's crazy too? Like to stay on QBs, Aaron Rodgers. He's on that tour.
Revenge tour for sure. I think a lot of people was
Back to back.
He
They
was
drafted
going in
a
double digit
quarterback.
rounds.
They drafted a quarterback. He ain't listed in the top 5 QBs no more. I feel like he got it. And he already got a chip on his shoulder from when he came in, waiting in the draft room forever and all that. So I think that Aaron Rodgers is back.
Yeah.
And, you know, he know the Cali boy. He's a little different. out here,
Without a
you know what
doubt.
I'm saying?
Butte
So,
County. Shout out to Chico.
Yeah.
You know, my thing on Rodgers is that with my boy Rowe going down, or not being 100% whatever it was.
Rogue.
EPA. Shout out to EPA. I got a big cousin from EPA. You know what I mean? She totally laced me. But him being able to spread it out to Valdez and to Lazard, and once again, I'm gonna repeat my bad to Aaron Jones, man. Aaron Jones had a hell of a game yesterday, man. And
he's him too.
Even Jamal Williams had a good game yesterday. You know what I mean? So
everybody.
They clicking. They was down on them. A lot of motherfuckers was just down on them as a whole. I was high on Rodgers coming into the season because I know he had that Chips Ahoy on him, but I didn't know it was gonna be like this in the first 2 games, bro.
Right.
And shout out to them. Bears, Brews, and the Bros. Y'all got a problem on your hands dealing with this dude. Even though y'all 2-0 right now, bear down. They whole podcast is a bear fan. Off top. Y'all got a little something on your hand. Y'all fighting. Y'all both 2-0 right now. But AR-12 looking for revenge. Back to back.
Yeah, they don't want to hear that.
Charged up.
What about everybody? How they be on Valdez Scanlon, bro? He be dropping shit, bro.
He do.
He's dropping.
He's a big play.
Bro, he's dropping
capability.
Bro, he's big play capability for
yes,
sure.
You can tell Rodgers
Flip
don't
a coin
fully trust him
with him and Lazard, bro.
But
I see people starting Lazard already.
I want the big play dude though. I want MVS. He the big play guy. He not as consistent as Slayton, obviously, but he's there Slayton in that offense.
Give me a pick.
Let's talk about how crazy Josh Allen been going though. And look, everybody's going to say this. Look, everybody's going to be like, look who he played.
They said that about Lamar last year. His first 2 games.
They said that about Lamar last year. And he just kept going crazy. Like
I'm a coach. I coach baseball. So I tell my guys, when we play a weak team, like, you got to blow them out. You got to treat them.
Keep your foot on the gas.
You got to treat them like they are. If it's a bad team and we blow them out, that's what you're supposed to do to a bad team. So that's how I look at that.
They didn't call it.
Yeah,
we talked about it earlier. I said you're gonna be talking about a lot of players if you're talking about who they playing all the time. Like
No, but the thing is with me though is that Josh Allen never had a 300-yard career game until his first game of the year this year. Then he follows it up with a 400-yard.
And he has the weapons.
But this is what
the defense too though. Even though they might have showed up in Miami like that, but it's hard to play in Miami.
It's a division game.
Ooh.
Hey, you know what's crazy though? The way that. Like, last year, you got to think about it. They had the training wheels on him.
Yeah.
That's where keeping it simple and letting him run
He's
a
comfortable
little more.
in the system now.
Now, they went to the playoffs with a solid defense, a good run game. Where did it get him? You got to move the ball in this now.
He missed a lot of
these first 2 games,
we getting you acclimated.
We getting you going, bro.
Because you're going to need it to win some games. You're going to need us to win some games late in the season.
Training wheels off.
You
know what I mean?
And I was fucking with Josh Allen.
They did.
Because he threw some bad passes in the playoffs.
He's a Bakersfield dude. Somewhere down there, Bakersfield, Fresno, somewhere up in there, bro.
Country boys.
What about Gardner Minshew?
Whoa.
He's a dog, bro.
What about Gardner, bro?
Wish you all dog. I watched that game because I got a few.
The boy is precisionally. That's why Bogart. We say Bogart all the time. That's the homie from the GMM network, bro. Bogart be having his little sayings.
His isms.
Hey, Ginsu Minshew. He's slicing and dicing.
And Uncle Rico.
He's slicing. Hey,
real
real
quick,
over the mountain. So it don't go over their head. Tell everybody what Chips Ahoy is.
It's a chip on your shoulder.
Chip on your shoulder, man.
One thing I don't like about Minshew is, for the guys that, on the Jaguars, is he spreads it around. So DJ Chark owners.
Go get Keenan Cole.
I think you good.
Go get Keenan Cole.
Chark gonna score.
I think you good with Chark though.
Chark ain't doing nothing.
Good, but the second guy, the other guys,
Keenan Cole, bro. Keenan Cole been a big factor these last 2 weeks.
Been cool. Chenault, he's getting his carries and his.
Chark might be a bust this year.
Hey, you know why I'm keeping Chenault on my team? Because if they list him as a running back and a wide receiver. He might could turn into a running back later in the season if somebody go down.
I think if he get a certain enough carries.
Chris Thompson go down. Yeah. He gets 5 and 6 carries a game, carries. You know what I mean? So, fuck. Hey, because that's what he's doing. But I don't think Chark is a bust, JD. I think
as of right now, he is.
I wouldn't say bust, but
these
I don't
first
know
2 games, he is.
If you expect him to improve on his rookie year, I don't know.
Okay, well, when did he have his rookie year? Because, I only got him in 1 league, and I've been trying to get him in a lot of leagues, right? To buy low. What do you,
Oh, he's limpy. He's limpy.
He all right. Look, 12.
He's limpy.
He caught
Sit
4
your
for
motherfucking
4.
ass down.
Look, he caught 4 for 4 for 84 balls, right? I mean, for 84 yards, right? That's not bad. That's only 12 points on a game.
Trent, that's the boy that was on the
He
line.
caught 3 for 3, 25 yards and a touchdown. The first game, he got the solid touchdown saved and gave him the 11. It's only up from there.
7 targets in 2 games,
no.
though, is not because you probably drafted him as your wide receiver 1 if you went RB heavy.
But who's going to be good? They just played 2 good defenses. Tennessee and supposedly
They put
the
30,
Colts.
they put 30
Colts
points
saying
up
it's good, but
on Jacksonville. I mean, on
that's what I
Tennessee.
said.
And it was 30 passes or
Minshew
so.
is slicing and dicing.
But he's being
he's
surgical. He's not having to force feed that boy like he did last year, though.
Buy low on Chark right now.
Yeah,
That's what I'm gonna say.
Yeah, no, I would do that.
I would be comfortable if I'm running back heavy. I would be very comfortable having Chark as my second receiver.
Nah, he's not
Like,
good.
hands
Well, yeah,
down,
if you get a
yeah,
trade, but
Hands down.
but as your draft, he's probably if you went running back heavy, he's your number 1 receiver.
No, not
You
necessarily.
don't think so?
Not necessarily. Not with a lot of the receivers that's out there. I don't think so. Because people like Hunt. Hunt was going in later rounds. So you could have Hunt as your third running back and Chark is your second receiver because you grabbed Chark actually maybe earlier than Hunt. You feel me? If that's what happened, which is what was going on. You know what I'm saying?
Hunt might be a RB2. He might not be just no
He's
flex.
been my RB2 in Dynasty since week 1.
Boy.
He,
Nigga, it's only week 2. Nigga, he's been your
What I'm saying, niggas
They
probably
both
didn't play him
they both have they both have to get the ball.
They're gonna get in order for
Both.
them to continue to do what they do. They gonna have to force feed them boys the ball, nigga. Chubb and
They both have to get the ball.
That was a big shot. Damn
They
it.
both have to get the ball for sure.
Hey, bro.
I mean,
Drinking, my nigga.
it's inevitable. They both got to get the ball for sure. What about Big Ben? How Ben looking right now?
Nigga, how's Deontay looking right now?
But I was throwing that to get into.
I had to jump out there because I got some niggas in our league right now that was on me. Let him out Deontay. He's looking like he's having a bad game.
And what he been doing?
I ain't got to say nothing about it.
What he have out of the game?
I ain't got
24
to, I ain't got to say nothing
Did he
about
run
it,
a kickback or that was the first game?
No, he fumbled a motherfucking punt return the first game. Deontay's looking like he's having a bad game. It's okay though, you know.
Call him out.
No, I can't do that. I'm not calling niggas out on camera, bro.
My God.
I can't do that. Y'all tried to get me to do that the last time, bro.
You gotta call him out.
My mama, I can't do that, bro. That's not my MO, man. But I gotta let them know that how high I was on Deontay, man. And it's looking like them 13 targets last game on Sunday, the 10 targets the first game. You know what I mean? That's 23.
Hey.
And I just said DeAndre Hopkins had 24 in 2 games. Come on, man. I ain't even finna get on the high horse right now because my cousin got high horse memes right now.
Nah, that's good to be right about your guy. You've been on Deontay Johnson
all year. June, July. It might have been May.
He switched from Juju to Deontay.
Deontay. That's what he was gonna do.
And I just traded Deontay in the league though, but I think it might have made me deeper. Cousin was like, man, why you get rid of your dude? But yet though, you know what I mean? I think I might have got deeper, but Deontay is one of my main guys that I've been preaching on this shit for a long time, bro.
Hey, my cousin, brother, he texted me and asked me about a trade, and I convinced him to take the trade, and he was getting rid of Juju, and he was getting a running back and a receiver, right? I told him, bro, Big Ben is gonna spread that ball around. Deontay gonna get it, Juju gonna get it. They gonna run with Connor. He came back.
23 targets and 2.
And Claypool arrived. Claypool arrived.
As that deep threat. What was that? A 70-yarder, a 60-yarder that Chase caught?
Chase Claypool.
And Chase had a good catch on Monday night though, where he got both feet in. See, when you as a rookie transitioning from the NFL, from the college to the NFL, they don't really know how to get both of them feet in. On that sideline catch that he got against New York, he looked like a 4 or 5 year pro. You know what I mean? So his transition might be right off the rip. It ain't a lot of rookie receivers that come in. That come in and just transition like how Odell did his rookie year.
I'm gonna say this though. Any one of them wide receivers go down, Claypool, you're gonna be mad you didn't stash him if you had room. You're gonna be mad. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Even if not, but you know,
I can agree.
Big Ben was looking cool though.
And
25 points, 23 in our league. You know what I mean with the scoring. That's pretty solid to me.
Ben was going 19th
Because he's gonna get you 40s and 50s sometimes.
In Piggy League, I got Big Ben in like the 10th, 11th round. 9th, something like that on my mama.
He's definitely gonna get you that. I believe that for sure.
100%.
Well, shit, man. Look, well, that was the recap and the injuries episode. We definitely gonna come back at y'all with the waiver wire. So stay tuned, man.
Stay tuned to that shit, man. The fuel. I mean, it's the same thing that we all finna talk about, though.
Yeah. All right, we ready then? It's on. Y'all ready?
Yeah, let's go.
Heart2Start Fantasy Podcast. We back at y'all, man, with the waiver wire. We had to take a bathroom break. You know what I mean? Get this alcohol out, pay some bills. You know what I mean? But we back.
Oh,
man.
it's a horse collar.
Hey, well, you know, we talked about. We still watching the game, y'all too, man. I got Josh Jacobs. I thought he was out. I had to cut the camera, get my anxiety out. You know what I mean? And get a breather, take a breather, man. I'm playing JD. We having a matchup right now. JD got squad. I always tell JD. It seemed like me and JD. We always have battles when our teams are both good. Well, I think my team is good, but we always have battles when our teams is good. We done met and had some battles where we was top 3 in the league, and you know what I mean? So it's always a good. We was that year. Me, you, and the year Kurt won. Me, you, and Kurt won.
I don't give a fuck about that.
I'm talking about we have battles when we got good teams, not you got a bum. Like when I play Kurt, I know he got a bum team. But I'm this year, I'm not any other year. If he beat me, it's a fluke. If you beat me, the better team won that week. You feel me? That's what I'm saying.
You just can't beat me. It's like that rivalry game.
I beat you. I beat you in the regular season. You beat me in the championship.
That's how it be.
You beat me in this shit, bro. Can't take that, bro. You forever got that.
The Guccini Max do not do moral victories.
We don't either, though. I'm talking about how we watching it and we having a good game.
I'm just saying, though, I don't do the morals.
That's what I'm talking about.
We need the whole W in the column.
Well, look,
we don't need a half a W and that motherfucker go like this, that where it makes it an L. Oh my mama.
You'll take a 0.5 when the playoffs come around on that tie. Hey, but waiver wire though. We talked about all the injuries and you got to work the wire if that's what you got. I lost CMC in the league, so obviously my number one pick if I had CMC or a lot of other people is Mike Davis.
But you got the number one wire pick in the league, right?
Yeah, but I'm not picking him. I'm probably going to save mine. I think I
You're finna let somebody go?
Yeah.
You're not going to bust it?
I'm busting.
This nigga lying, bro.
Why I gotta lie, bro? The number one pick.
You lying, bro. You lying, bro.
Mike Davis, he came out and caught the balls
Let me go
quick.
look at
I like Mike Davis.
I can tell you who you finna get.
He was in the Niners. I like Mike Davis.
When he was in the Niners, I like Mike Davis though. He came in and caught quick 6-7 balls. They was down, you know what I mean? I don't think he just finna eat the run game up, but he's a good runner though, and he's powerful and strong.
Yeah, they gonna use somebody else, but Mike Davis would be a solid option, like
for sure. I like Davis in that aspect.
You really don't gotta bust your pick.
But I will say this though, as far as short term, you know, if McCaffrey's out 4 to 6 weeks, they buys not till like week 13 or something like that. So he might be out for 6 or 7 weeks just because to get that extra rest, and they may not be that good. We don't know. Maybe he'll come back early. We don't know.
And what is they 0-2 right now? They 0-2 or they 1-1?
So I think Mike Davis is a perfect person to have because they're gonna be down.
And he had 8 receptions.
And not even that they're gonna be down. They're gonna be
for 80 yards.
They're not gonna be able to run the ball. You know what I mean? But I say this. Ooh, I love DJ Moore and Robbie Anderson with no McCaffrey.
Yeah,
oh my God. Oh my
Teddy
God.
300.
I didn't start Robbie Anderson this week. I got Robbie Anderson in one of our home leagues, bro, and I'm mad that I didn't start him this week, bro.
But you could. He's a player that. Who your number one wide receiver? Thielen. He's a player that I'd be comfortable playing with next to Thielen with your running backs. Fuck it. I'm playing Robbie every week. We know they throwing the ball. They're not going to be able to beat nobody with their run game now. This is what we know. You know what I mean? Unless Mike Davis, and y'all can call him and say I'm wrong if I'm wrong. But unless he comes out to be the best runner and he's moving the chains, I don't see it, bro.
I mean, Mike Davis. They said Mike Davis had a good camp, and he won the second. You know, what I'm saying he won the backup role. But no, he ain't gonna come in and kill and make up for McCaffrey. But
can't nobody make up for McCaffrey.
But no, I like.
But if he coming out the backfield, getting 8 receptions though.
But being as a wire pick though, Mike Davis is like you
He's
said,
up there.
76 yards. He's
he's
gonna
definitely up
produce as long as McCaffrey's gone.
Yeah.
And that will get you in the playoffs. You know what I mean? Having a running back of his caliber. You know what I mean? Who y'all got as a number one? If you don't necessarily have to say an order, but who would you have? You know what I mean? Number one. You got
I
Mike
like
Davis.
Minshew right now, bro. If you can
What
go
if you
get
don't need a
Minshew,
quarterback though? Because who would your quarterback have to
well,
be?
then I mean, you got to take somebody. You got to make sure because this is somebody in your league that needs a quarterback.
Yeah, no. This
So
is for
if
the
you
quarterback needers.
And so yeah, without a doubt. So you play that chess piece, even if you got two quarterbacks on
For
your
the
league.
BJs. The BJs of the world.
You got to play that chess move, bruh, and make a motherfucker tap in with you. We was just off camera talking about, controlling the market. Whoever controls the market in a certain position, you know what I mean? You gonna force a motherfucker to tap in with you, and then you gonna be able to put the guns up, give them a handshake after the trade is completed. I've talked about this before, bro. On last season before, bro. We don't provoke no violence on this shit, but look. This is what you do in your league, bro. You got to go ahead and make a motherfucker tap in with you because, especially in the 2K20 era, bro, bodies is dropping like flies. Shout out to Lil Reese,
you know what's hella funny? You know what's hella funny? BJ.
They just made the fantasy trend sound like the wire transaction.
Nah, but it really is
the real wire.
The real wire. Marlo.
Well, I come from the street shit, man. I'm born bred it in the game, man. But the analogies go back to the streets and don't come back to
and Pops, man.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
100%.
Rich man and this shit.
Damn,
Hey,
man.
but what's crazy though is
Hey, that was fucked
you
up.
just
right
said
there. My
BJ,
bad.
right? Look, remember
I ain't said BJ.
Remember they had to
Shout out to my dog,
hey,
bro.
Remember they had to stop the Swift movement when my team was so good.
You had all the
they
receivers.
said don't trade Kevin running back.
Oh my mama.
If everybody in the league, if y'all listened to this before the wire transaction, if you got the 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th pick, fuck it. If you got a dude that's droppable, go spend it on one of them quarterbacks. Because BJ thinks he's going to not use his number 2 wire pick, be up at midnight and grab the leftover quarterback because he's good with Tannehill or Minshew. You know what I mean? Control the market. Shut his supply down. You know what I mean?
Shit, man.
So,
Yeah, I'll pick up somebody just so somebody else can have it. You was talking about you was going to pick up a kicker late. Because he didn't know. I was really looking at kickers just
to see if I couldn't get a kicker. I know.
I
told you that,
I
too.
picked up both Monday night kickers, so you could not have a kicker.
I told JD I was picking up a kicker no matter what, but I seen one on
But
Sunday night and Monday night.
Hey, but this nigga said in the chat, like on Saturday or Friday, man, if you beat him without no kicker, nigga, get the fuck out of here. Nigga, you know damn well.
See, this was strategy too, though. I picked up Scotty Miller and dropped the kicker, and I wanted to see, they had early games. I wanted to see out of my players who would make it through injury and how would he do? Scotty Miller got hurt and only had 1 point. Oh, he's gone. Like, kicker. You know what I mean? Like, and then I was trying to trade for 2-3 days, though. You know what I mean? 2 for ones. As somebody that I'm going to drop.
That's how you know.
What I mean?
That's how you know who he finna drop.
You gotta, whoever he's trying to trade.
Whoever's included in the trade.
But this one, I got 3 tight ends. I got 3 tight ends, and I'm not dropping one, bro. I told them, bro. If you want a tight end in the trade, you can pick one, bro.
Before a dude like me,
you can have any one. I'm cool with starting them all.
Before a dude like me, before Hurst busted out this game, I probably would have been in that market for looking for a tight end because I took Hurst pretty high. 8th, 9th round, and last week it wasn't a good game, but here it is. This week he had a great game, so I'm really not in the market for a tight end. But the way that you was sending them tight ends, it had me thinking though, because tight end and defense is where I'm streaming at. The rest of my positions, I think I can, especially the running back. I think I'm set, but I have to go try and make a move for one of these receivers. But like I said, I got 100 running backs on my team that got value right now. I ain't gonna lie.
For sure, you control that market,
and that's what we preach. That's what we preaching, man. Don't be afraid to control the market at a certain position if you feel like it's especially a position for need.
Hell yeah, shit. Speaking of the
get this motherfucker, man.
That ain't Jacobs. Get him.
Yeah, let him go.
No,
let him go. Yes, sir.
Hey, you know what's crazy?
I got the over, though.
Bro, right before he got it, I said, "Ooh, Jacobs."
Go ahead,
Jalen. Listen. I said Jacobs ain't in. I said, man, hope this nigga don't score. Hey, this nigga score. Come on, Gruden Grinder. Let's check the score. Who y'all got as the next waiver,
I just
man?
need to see how much time is left in the game.
Who y'all got on the next waiver?
I got Jerick McKinnon for the Niners.
McKinnon, the Jet.
Couple things. Coleman don't look explosive.
That's your number
like he
2
has.
wire pickup?
Hell yeah.
You know, Coleman is ruled out for the next game.
Yeah, he's hurt already.
Yeah, McKinnon, bro. McKinnon, bro. What did I have?
I don't think they're gonna
30
pull
points,
out Jeff Wilson.
9 touches. They not paying Jeff Wilson $40 million. 9 touches. 30.
Money spent,
bro.
So they gotta get his ass out
The
there.
money spent.
Exactly.
Get him out
Preach
there.
though, bro.
9 touches, 30 fantasy points.
That's big.
That's a lot
In
of
2
fantasy
games.
points for 2 games. 9 touches in 2 games, and he got 30 total fantasy points. Like, the boy explosive. He had 77 yards on 3 carries. It was against the Jets,
Yesterday,
but
yeah.
it's still NFL talent. It's still
But against Arizona too, though, bro, he
against
balled.
Arizona too. That's what I'm saying. 15 points both games, and so in my league, I'm messing with McKinnon. It's a Shanahan back, bro. You want any Shanahan back you can get.
No, off top, and the cold thing is last week I said I wouldn't bust no wire move on him, put in for a wire claim.
Yeah.
Here it is now. I got to rebut on that statement because he's looking like he's ready to be that guy, especially. I wasn't high on Tevin Coleman. I drafted Tevin Coleman last year. He kind of fucked me over, him and Breida. You know what I mean? But I was always high on Mostert because I seen what Mostert can do. But Mostert was that third string running back. Was the odd man out. Here it is. He got his opportunity. And then with them paying Jet McKinnon to come over from Minnesota to San Francisco and finally to be able to get his fucking opportunity, and you seen what he did on the 70-yard play.
We was just talking about the Chips Ahoy, man.
Chips
I mean,
Ahoy,
he
bro.
got them too. He might got a couple.
No, he's definitely got
Hey, he feel bad that he got the money from them and ain't did
And
it.
ain't did nothing. It ain't his
put it
fault
on
that
the
he
line.
got hurt.
Ready
You
to
know what I
put
mean?
it
Here
on.
it is now.
But remember, we was in the group chat and I was laughing at you and trolling you because you said, would he get going, right? This is before Mostert got hurt, right? But what did I say to you? I sent you a screenshot and said, just in case you're right, he's on the wire in Piggy League. I'm finna go grab him. And I grabbed him. I got him. You feel me? And I need a running back in that league.
You're welcome.
Thank you, sir. But, you know what I mean? But,
That's what it is.
there it is there.
I got one right quick, though, that kind of surprised me was Gus Edwards this week.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Gus Edwards had, I think it was 10 carries for 79 yards. I know Mark Ingram also had a scoring TD, a 29-yard TD with, maybe 10 attempts. It's just that it seems like with that 3-headed monster over there, it would be a good idea to have a share of one of them 3.
Yeah.
Even though, you might not be able to put one of them 3 in every week, but just in case of the year of the COVID IR/2K 2020, you know what I mean? Motherfuckers is dropping like flies. You might want a share of that backfield just in case if somebody goes down, bruh, on everything. And they're going to run the ball. Without a doubt. Baltimore is a run-first team, bruh.
Well, see, this is the thing with, I wouldn't add Edwards. Like, I don't want
No, I would roster him.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because
even coming into the season, they said we're going to use all our running backs.
That's
and
why
they
I
did
would roster
last
him.
year, too.
That's
You know
why I
what
would
mean?
roster him,
I
just in
drafted
case.
Gus Edwards last year, like last pick.
Yeah.
I always like Edwards.
Just in case if one of them
with
dudes
Kev
go
on this
down,
one.
that's 3.
I can't grab
That's
him.
2 out of 3.
You grab him, Kurt?
Nah, I'm not grabbing.
I can't grab
No,
him.
that's fine. But I would roster him.
Like, if
if
you got
I had to.
I mean, I grabbed LaMichael Pirine from the Jets.
Gaskins is a guy that if he's still out there,
Gaskins is
grab
a
him.
guy.
Gaskins is
Breida
great.
came
He's
back.
on my
Breida
list.
came back this week, but I would have him over Edwards.
I would rather
I
be
would.
ahead of the curve behind
We're not
the
going
curve.
in order of
Exactly.
rankings, y'all.
No,
Just,
no,
just
no,
so
no,
you know,
off top,
we're
we're
not
not
going in
going-
order of rankings.
No.
Well, from my standpoint on Gus Edwards is I would rather be ahead of the curve than behind the curve.
No,
I.e. motherfucking McKinnon. Just how I told y'all, don't bust a wire. I wouldn't bust a wire move on Edwards, but like I said, if you can add him and you got space on your motherfucking roster, it's a great flyer, bro. Especially, you know what I mean?
Really, I want to apologize to y'all because I got the number 1 wire pick in our live draft league, so they're not going to give you the order of their rankings. They can't. They feel like they can't.
No, I
you
don't
know
give
what
a
I mean?
I give it. I was already because I wasn't gonna tell people about somebody I was gonna.
No, you can't be held back on the
hold back.
That's
camera,
what I'm
bro.
saying. That's what I'm saying. I wouldn't do that.
You know. But I like Darrell Henderson. That's another one I like.
Yeah.
You know, Malcolm Brown hurt his finger. I'm sure he'll be back, but Malcolm Brown has had plenty of chances, bro. Like, he's had plenty of chances.
But he was the number one dude last week, though, over there.
And what did I say? I said, I'm not sold on Malcolm Brown. It's going to be either one of them. And that was before Cam Akers got hurt, too. So, you know, yeah, if he's there with Henderson, but they talked Henderson up last year, even though they still went and grabbed Akers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But, you know, they looking for that guy, and, you know, the boy is looking explosive. I watched the highlights today because I'm thinking about grabbing him with the number one pick, and I'm like, well, shit. He do look nice, but it's one of those backfields where it is a timeshare. But my other thought for me personally, and this probably isn't everybody, I got Akers in that league, and he's hurt. So I might as well grab Henderson because
you might as well.
Akers, the only threat to Henderson is possibly Akers and Malcolm Brown. But like I said, I don't believe in Malcolm Brown. You know what I mean? So, you know, it go either way. But Darrell Henderson, Mike Davis, you know, running back right now with McCaffrey and Barkley going down. You're probably looking for a running back. You know what I mean? You're definitely probably looking for a running back. And those are the top two. And if McKinnon is there, and you can put him in any order. I mean, that's how y'all feel, right?
No, without a doubt. I like McKinnon. I like motherfucking Henderson.
And Devontae Freeman.
Freeman. But Freeman, it's already finna be Tuesday. You know, it might be Tuesday wherever you at because it's almost 9 o'clock here on the West Coast. And he ain't got no contract. That's my only thing.
The injuries, you kind of, if you got room and you're in a deep league like we are.
But the cold thing is, with the COVID though, you got to quarantine and pass all these motherfucking tests in order to even get on the practice field. Here it is finna be Tuesday, come Wednesday, wherever you playing your game at, it might be on the road, you know.
2 weeks.
Then, on everything, you know, whatever it may be, you know what I mean? He just don't got no contract right now. And he's been rostered, I've been seeing him rostered on a lot of, I'm in 7 leagues. I think I've seen him rostered in every league, bro. Even before leading up to these injuries in week 2. You know what I mean? So, you know, that's my only thing about Devontae Freeman. But, yeah.
But Freeman is a good pick because of who he might go to. Like, the Giants or the fucking, maybe Niners. I got the sleeper pick in the Niners going to get him.
Well, they said that he wants opportunity in the dope. So, he's going to go to a team where, say it's Saquon, where it was the full ACL and he's done for the rest of the year. He ain't going to Carolina because whatchamacallit is coming back. CMC is coming back, bro. You know what I mean? He might got some action at San Francisco because he got the familiarity with the system. You know what I mean? I don't know, bro. You know, it's just odd to me not to see him with no contract. Here it is going into Tuesday.
Yeah. I feel that.
But I got another dude, though, which surprisingly, because I was on Jack Doyle, is Mo Ali Cox. You know, excuse me. You know what I mean? And, you know, I'm you know, to see him do what he did and outperform, you know, even though Paris Campbell went down, you still got T.Y. over there, you still got the young brother, Michael Pittman. Damn. You know what I mean? For him to outgain all them other dudes over there, to come out of nowhere, and with the tight, like I said, I'm one of the guys that went running back heavy in both of my home leagues. So I was planning on streaming tight ends and fucking
Kamara gotta have like 30
streaming
points.
tight ends and defenses. Mo Ali Cox, pause, might be a motherfucking worth a pick, bro. No lie.
Yeah, stupid, bro. You hella funny, JD. Hey, look, since you on the subject, what about Deion Lewis though?
Yeah, there's another one in New York.
The only thing that worries me about Deion Lewis is that him and Gallen do the same thing.
But Gallen wasn't active, even though...
I know, but he's going to be now.
No, he has to be now.
Familiar with the system.
Right, facts, 100%.
And they do the same thing. You grabbed Gallen last year because he's catching the ball. You know he can't run like that. But Deion Lewis could probably run a little better.
We seen Deion Lewis do it, though.
He'll be a guy to grab.
Deion Lewis ain't been good since New England, really. You kind of got to wait on. I'm not going to say good, but he ain't really been fantasy relevant.
Kamara got the QC chain on. Quality
control, bro.
Shout out to P, man. Shout out to my boy
QC.
P. Hey, Mike Williams is still out there.
The receiver?
For the Chargers? Yeah, I was trying to get him in a trade from whoever got it.
No, he's been on the wire in some leagues.
I was gonna say that about Gesicki. If he's on the wire, like he might be the
caught
number
that
one.
Hand, like woo.
He might be the number one. If you got no running back problems, get Gesicki.
I dropped Gesicki.
Waiver. 11 targets, 8
106.
catches, 130.
130. I know
And a
what's
touchdown.
up.
He went crazy.
I dropped Gesicki on Friday or Thursday, bro, in one of my leagues.
Did you need tight ends though? For that league?
No, because I got Jordan Reed in that league.
Who's your other tight end though?
I don't know, but I went and grabbed Jordan Reed and started him in that league. Oh, my mama. In that league, I got blew out by 100
Oh,
points.
matter of fact, while we on that subject, look for Kittle not to play if they got problems with that turf.
Yeah, I got John Reed on here too.
They playing at the same. They playing
that's
at the
right.
same thing. Look for
That's
Kittle
right.
not to play this week
I
because
don't
they
want
playing
Kittle
on that
to
turf
play.
that they don't like.
I don't
Right.
want Kittle to play this week now that you said that.
That's-
No,
that's
definitely
gonna
Mike
be
Gesicki, Mike G. I call him Mike G, bro. Because you got Mike E, which is Mike Evans. You got Mike T, which is Mike Thomas. And then you got Mike G. And all them boys is over there
And
one-handed.
you got Kenny G.
And you got Kenny G, the
got that.
saxophonist. You know what I mean? But yeah, though. You know, Mike G is definitely a great pickup, especially if you went like me, who picked late with these tight ends, man. He's that guy of them, man. They flexing, they call him the big receiver over there, bro. And then you had Devontae Parker, you know, who's limpy ones. You know, Preston Williams, he's back full healthy, but you know, Mike G is that guy that they spreading out, and he's going ahead and eating up them little last corners in that slot, bro.
Yeah.
100% factual.
Damn, Carr balling, 282,
Hey, you
3
know,
touchdowns.
you know who I love that's out there
Out playing Breeze.
on the wire.
3 TDs.
You know who I love
Derek
that's
Carr
out
on the
there.
wire.
Nah,
DC.
Nikhil Harry is on the wire.
Yeah, I dropped him.
Oh,
You
I
know
got
what's
him in a
funny?
couple of leagues, though.
You can't even grab him until he clear waivers, and he's not clearing waivers.
I'm not worried about that though. I mean,
You should be.
he's
That's
not
a bad
going.
drop,
He's
bro.
not going downfield enough for me.
Bro, he's getting short routes, doing his thing. What are you
Nah.
talking about?
He's
Well, I
getting
got
that.
him ashy.
He's getting that 5-catch, 65-yard
I got
game.
him ashy. I got
He
him
have-
hard to
he-
start.
I'm kind of cool with that. Off that.
Bro, he just had
He
12
didn't have-
targets, 8 catches, 72 yards.
He was
And
in
he
the
fumbled.
shootout.
He had 6 last game, and he fumbled the touchdown.
Well, I dropped him.
So
before,
he'd have had
I dropped him
13.
Before, I dropped him before the game. But
Damn, I got dilemmas. This nigga
Yeah,
Harry
dude.
on the wire right now. I might gotta grab him over a running back.
I got him
That's
in the
a
redraft.
rare-
league.
that's
He's
a
a
rare
star
shot.
redraft.
Ooh,
Oh, my
I'm about to go get Harry, bro. Fuck it.
no, you're not.
I'm lying like a
I need a
motherfucker.
3 and out right here, bro.
You did it. He just scored it. He just got
I
it.
need a 3 and out
Let's
because
go,
they finna
Jacob.
force feed this dude. 3 and out right now.
What's the score right now? What's another? Who else you got out there, Kurt?
I'm finna tell you.
I got Corey Davis. He only caught 3 for 36, but he was kind of involved. He had 5 targets. The
He
balls
scored
he
this
caught,
week.
like he looked good. He scored.
Yeah.
He scored. As long as AJ Brown out, I think I could rock with Corey Davis and John New out there.
I think even with AJ coming back, you know, he was a top 5 pick.
That's what I'm
bro.
saying. And he,
On my mama,
this
so
should
he
be
got
his
the
year.
talent.
Yep.
He got the talent. So even with AJ Brown back, even with John New doing his motherfucking thing, Corey Davis has action
It's just
and
another
continuing
weapon.
what he's doing, bro, without a doubt.
And
I think
Tannehill is. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say I think he's just a great ad, bro.
Yeah.
On everything. Get this motherfucker, man. Good shit, Jordan.
And Tannehill, a guy like a Minshew and Riley, we talked about it earlier.
You're gonna distribute
They
it.
spreading it around. Like AJ Brown only had like 60 catches last year. Like he wasn't crazy targets. Tannehill spread it around a lot, and they run it. It's another.
I ain't mad at Corey Davis, big bro. On my mom, I would love to go trade for him right now because we show me everything.
He on the wire mostly.
Nigga, no, I think
No,
no
since
for the
we on it,
Niners.
since
I
I'd rather.
think we
yeah.
need to go trade for somebody, bro.
Because he a receiver that's tall and got speed.
And he's still on his rookie contract. He's
Yeah.
This is his contract year right here.
I'm gonna say not for long, no. Yeah.
Yeah, if not for long. Blah.
What's crazy though is what about Russell Gage?
Back-to-back
he on
games,
there,
bro.
too.
Holding. That's a PI.
No, ain't no motherfucker.
That's a PI.
No.
Let's go. We need this. Nah, it's a good
Fucking
game,
hey,
JD. I
bruh.
think you got this. He would have to get a touchdown right now to do it.
Fucking
Maybe 100
hey,
yards and a
bruh.
touchdown, but I think you got this one for sure.
But
But
He's on it. Look at Sean Payton.
Russell Gage though. Russell
Definitely
Gage.
worth
He
that
had
ad.
20 and 16 back to back. I shout out to Damo. I said I don't know about Russell Gage yet.
I watched the first
I
one.
said
Right.
unless Julio or somebody got hurt, which Julio looks limpy.
Fuck it.
He was limping out there. I don't think Julio he's gonna be game managed this year if he's coming up short. You know what I mean? If he's pulling that hammy and he ain't warming up right. You know what I mean? But Gage, 20 and 16 in our league, 12 targets, 9 catches, 6 catches, a touchdown last game, 114 yards the first game. And another thing, let me go back to Hurst. With Julio possibly being hurt, Hurst is a great person to hold on to. And you're not cutting Hurst. You know what I mean? Like,
especially
but
me.
you might give up on him if you got somebody like a Jonnu or something.
Yeah.
But back to tight ends, I don't mean to go back again. But Jonnu Smith, I keep telling y'all, get Jonnu Smith, bro.
You've been saying that.
They using him in the run game. He looks like a fucking running back when he's out there. Shout out to Wood.
He really
bro.
does. I thought it was Henry.
Like, he looks like a running
or
back
Henry
out
looked like a
there,
tight
you know
end.
what
I
I
don't know which one is which.
Nah, I'm fucking with Jonnu. Nigga, from the game that you put him in last year, and the nigga caught that one pass for like 60 yards, bro. You know, you had the heart to start that nigga, bro. From that day on, this nigga Jonnu has been on that motherfucking radar, and I'm just mad at myself for not having the nigga, because that's from then on to going into these two things, bro, these first 2 weeks. And we all three of us do daily fantasy. It's a lot of us in our leagues that do daily fantasy. He could have got you paid fucking on Sunday, bro.
Who your tight end though?
In what league?
ALB.
Shit, I gotta go see him. I'm tipsy right
You
now.
want
bro.
Jonnu?
No, I don't
Get him.
want
Shit,
no,
you
no,
speak
no,
highly of the boy, man.
No,
Go get him.
he's just nice, bro. I gotta give my credit where it's. Oh, I got Hurst.
Yeah,
I forgot already.
I like Jonnu though.
Nigga, shout out to Casadores. Is this No, this is Corleo in the track 7. You know what I mean? Got me slithered right now while these boys is blowing big gas. You know,
Staying
on the
on-
opposite move.
Staying on receivers, Michael Pittman Jr. with Paris Campbell going down. You talked about Ali Cox. I still like him, but you can get you a piece of them
T.
for
Wiley
sure.
is looking like he's highly slowed down, and I
he's
don't know.
lost a step.
I don't know what it is with T.Y.
But they said Rivers don't like them small receivers like that, bro. He like them big dudes, man. You know what I mean? Because he taking chances.
Yeah, nah, Pittman. And I dropped Pittman in our fucking Heart2Start Dynasty League. I don't know who the fuck. Oh, I think I might have picked him up for Scotty fucking Miller, bro. But yeah, though, Pittman is looking like he's ready to.
Talk you into that one.
No, I don't give a fuck. No.
But see, Scotty Miller dropped. He had to dive for a touchdown last game, and then he got hurt. His
The
opportunity
first
was
game.
there. Yeah, the second game. I watched it. I seen it. The opportunity was there. You know what I mean? Especially with Godwin out. It just didn't go like that. It was a Fournette day. You know what I mean? That's how it go.
What
I got.
about,
You talked about your boy Cole.
Keenan? Yeah, I'm fucking with Keenan right now, just based on that, the Gensu Minshew bogeys, MG, I can't even spit it out right now. The GMM, my bad, bro. Like I said to Corleo in the fucking track 7.
Box is
Man,
going
you
on.
niggas got me on one right now. You know, I'm on a hiatus right now. But definitely, Keenan Cole, without a doubt, and that just double plays back on Minshew, you know what I mean? So you got 2 Jacksonville Jaguars who is not laying down that. We seen them ship out the boy to Minnesota. We seen them ship out Jalen. We seen them ship out multiple players, bro, and you thought they was laying down, and they're highly competitive, so they're in the game. And he's feeding them boys the ball, bro. So yeah, shout out to Keenan Cole right now. You probably won't even have to spend a wire pick on it. And I'm praying that I don't, so I'm going to be up at 12:02 tonight, right now, waiting on Keenan Cole in one of my leagues, because I need a receiver in one of my leagues.
Hey, you know what I just thought about?
Hey,
you know what I just thought about?
I got the alarm going out. It's okay. It's
Look,
fun.
I gotta share.
bruh.
I gotta share this Heart2Start moment with
I
y'all.
love it.
Because the Heart2Start comes with when you talk shit about who a person gonna start, and they
Facts.
also have the term keved. You know what I mean? I kept myself. Them niggas they be on me. You know what I mean?
This year yet.
You're gonna use it now because I'm gonna give you one. I'm gonna lose this game because I didn't start Jonnu Smith over Hunter Henry.
And that's your guy too. I told you.
That's my guy.
I told you I didn't like Henry.
Man.
Henry had 15 points. He had targets, 8 targets every game. Like Henry is a
Yeah.
great
But
player.
John
Like,
been having
Jonnu
them 70
balling.
yarder receptions,
70
60
yards.
yards.
I watched the Charger game.
I watched
Hunter Henry
the
and
Charger
Keenan
game
Allen
was
getting
only.
the rock.
So we live on the West Coast, Northern California. So that Charger game was on, and the Chargers had action that win in that motherfucking game, bro. 100% they had action at winning that shit, bro. Even though that might not got no significance in the fantasy, but yet they kept Kansas City on their motherfucking toes, bro.
Only reason I
Shout out to Herbert. I got Herbert on my list though. Nigga, Herbert looked like he wasn't scared of the fucking moment on Sunday, bro. Oh, my mama. The way he trucked the linebacker, I can't even think about the linebacker who he trucked. The way I forgot who he threw his only touchdown pass to. But look, though, bruh. Herbert, bruh. If Tyrod is done for the rest of the season, the job is yours. And I ain't scared to go pick you up right now, bro, on everything. For real, as my second quarterback, as my bye week quarterback, because I know the way I watched that game, you was the only game on.
You could have missed this too. Go ahead.
No, it's just I wasn't scared of Herbert. I'm not scared of Herbert, bro. Shout out to you, bro. They was dogging you before you came into the league. You know, the system you ran, the whole Pac-12, whatever the case may be, bro. You put your big boy pads on, you flexed on their ass, and you had your team in position to win the game, bro. On my mama.
Herbert will be all right. And he wasn't afraid to run that ball.
He wasn't afraid to run that ball.
He looking like how Wentz came out his rookie year.
Say that,
you know what I mean?
On my mama.
He might be some value. Who else?
I got another boy, Dalton Schultz. Like I said, I've been streaming. The tight end position is one of the positions that I didn't mind streaming. I was kind of high on. I can't even think of old boy name that got hurt the first week. No, for Dallas.
Yeah.
But Dalton Schultz came
Jarwin.
in. Blake Jarwin. I was high on him, on my mama. And just that hype on that offense, I think that the opportunities was going to be there. And my thoughts kind of, parlayed into Dalton Schultz with the 10 targets, whatever he got last Sunday. And it panned out to be 100 and some yards and a touchdown. You know what I mean? He might be worth not busting the wire move, but yeah, he's somebody that should be definitely on your motherfucking radar because you see what C.D. Lamb did. C.D. Lamb had 6-7 motherfucking targets with 100 yards. I think he outperformed motherfucking the boy that got 100 million just a couple days ago. It wasn't technically a couple days ago, but he just got 100 million, man. On my mama. While I'm reaching for this drink.
You just won, JD. That's game.
That ain't game.
Hey, Rashard, bro.
We about to cut the camera.
Hey, Rashard got me. Nah, like I said, Heart2Start, bro. I didn't start John New. I said all week.
I didn't start Robbie Henderson, y'all.
Bro, I said all week, bro. I said John New. They don't have A.J. Brown. But I will say, temper your expectations next game. If you're starting John New over somebody like Andrews, who had a bad week last week, and you're scared. Nobody's going to do that, but don't, because I think next game is a Henry game. Next game is a Henry game. For sure. I think that's going to be one of them. You know
Minnesota. They been trash.
Minnesota being trash.
They'll get up
bro.
on them. And
that was like, I had a few little starts and sits. Jonathan Taylor versus the Jets. Go ahead and fire him up. D-Hop versus Detroit, 24 targets in 2 games. Mike Evans versus Denver, easy money.
We'll talk about it though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
off top.
But that, who you got anybody else, Kurt?
Nah, shit.
For the wire? Well, shit, man. That's the wire episode, man. Y'all make sure y'all tune into the next episode with that wire. You gotta get the wire right, because your wire could be, the league could be won and lost off the wire. That's just how it goes sometimes. You know what I mean?
Raiders got a tough schedule though.
Raiders do got a tough schedule. They just squeaked a good one out. That's a good win for the Raiders.
Versus Buck, damn.
But that just means they got an easy schedule after that. For you, if they get 2 wins out of the next 2,
no, because they division games is
hard.
hard.
They still got to play the Chargers.
They got to play the Chiefs.
They're playing.
Denver looked good against that Pittsburgh defense.
Hey, well, I will give y'all, since we talk about.
Give me one catch, Sanders.
Since we talk about when buys come, Drew Sample might be a guy y'all can go grab. If get a piece of that tight end in Cincinnati, they throwing the ball 61 times. You know what I mean? He just had 9 targets, 7
I thought
catches.
that boy went down in Cincinnati.
Nah, Sample. Drew Sample.
Oh yeah, so now what's the
if you're desperate.
What's the
I
one
see
boy
somebody start Herndon. And I might want to start Sample.
Osama went down. Osama's done for the year.
Yeah.
Oh my mama. So whoever that dude is that he just said, yeah, go ahead and fire him up, because Osama had an easy touchdown on Thursday night. I was keyed into that there. I caught this boy on Thursday. talking about what he was gonna do to me. He thought I was talking about the motherfucking buy-in. He just said he was gonna stop me out like I was how Kane and Old Dog stomped out. That's what he thought he was gonna do to
took
me.
the gentleman approach, you know.
Every time though.
I tried to get you to pull the memes out.
The boy tried to come and
have me cook
come over.
I was gonna cook.
What happened when me and you went to Pinot?
Gravy.
What happened when me and you went to Pinot, bro? You was there the first time because y'all
regular season.
There it is. There.
And then we went to
the
Wild
playoff.
Wings.
No,
we went to the playoffs
No,
in the
we
Wild
went to,
Wings, and I beat you.
What's the name of that shit, bro? In Sac.
Somewhere on Fair Oaks or something. But yeah, hey, look, Heart2Start, man. We just chilling, kicking it, watch the game. JD just got a good win in the AOB. We both 1-1
by half a point.
We all
was it that close? It was the Heart2Start. Y'all got to get with it, man. Look, hey, I hope y'all listen to this episode, man, because The Wire, like I said, make your best move. Your best move, man. Your next move. You got to. We all love tips here this motherfucker, man. We go, man. Heart2Start, man.
That
shit is crazy.